Hey guys, Nicole Poole with Sims and Guest Realtors for another episode of All Things Odessa, where I feature local business owners, nonprofit organizations, and just experts in their field. And today I have Tammy Brown with Nations Lending. She's a mortgage lender and such an expert with 21 years of experience in mortgage lending. And I love getting to work with her. She was actually my lender when my husband and I, Dustin, bought our first home 9 years ago. So we get to chat on the phone a lot, and she is just like such a nurturing, caring mama. And I kind of sometimes call her my lender mama, that I'll just call her if I have a question. So we work a lot together in the real estate world, mortgage lenders and realtors. So I thought she was the perfect person to interview. So,
Thank you, Nicole. Thanks for having me this morning.
Yes, thanks for being on. So Tammy, tell me how you got even started in the mortgage lending business.
Well, that's a good story. I actually was working as a job recruiter, and there was a lady who had a mortgage company contacted me about a position she wanted to send in to us to fill for something available. And we had a relationship, talked about the client that she wanted to come to work for her. And then about a week later, she gave me a call and said, Tammy, will you come and have lunch with me? I was like, sure. Relationship building was part of my job description. So we went to lunch. She said, I think I want to hire you. And so after exploring what the lending entailed and what we were doing, I was very intrigued. And so that's how it started. And after doing this for 21 years, it became my passion right off the bat. And the things that I enjoy the most are all wrapped up in this job that we call mortgage lending, which is getting families the financial opportunity to purchase homes. And so it's just like, it's not only a career or a job, but it's actually a privilege that we get to do this for people, and I love it.
Absolutely, yes. Well, you're so good at it.
Thank you.
And when people contact me about buying their home, or buying a first home, or just selling theirs to rebuy, I have a buyer consultation with them and we chat. And one of the first things I tell them to do is to get pre-qualified with a lender. And I think that sometimes it's like, oh, that sounds so intimidating. Why are you telling me to do this first? Like, can't you just kind of help me or show me houses first? And it's so important because it differentiates you as a buyer. Say if there's a multiple offer situation, it shows you're serious, and plus it gives you your budget. So can you kind of tell on your side why you love that stuff first?
Well, when you are going to be a home buyer, you need a team of professional people to help you through this experience. And whether you're a first-time home buyer, whether you've done this multiple times, your team is important to you. Mm-hmm. So what we offer is it's a very easy process to get pre-approved, because we just get to know you and what your desires are, where you want to be financially, and it's an easy process. So we get your basic information. We're going to see your credit file, and then we're going to validate your income and assets. So it's no money involved. This is a free service what we provide, and we want to make sure that we're doing it correctly, because there is more than one way to structure loans and to get to know people, and doing it on a real intimate level is the key to making sure we're doing it right. I will not ever say that I can know you and know everything about you after a 10-minute phone call. So we want to spend the time and do our due diligence to make sure we're taking care of our clients financially, and that they have a good experience, and that they can be successful home buyers.
Yes. And Tammy is just such a nurturing, like I said, little lender mama. She is just so sweet, and just after a 10-minute phone call, it always puts my clients at ease, and they just feel more confident too, especially if they are, if you are a first-time home buyer. It just helps you have that confidence, like, whew, okay, I'm making the right choice. First thing you want to have is those finances ready, and let you have that confidence for that.
One of our mottos in our office for our team, and our team consists of Katie Ambries, who's my loan assistant, and Haley Blackstone, but our motto is information is power for our clients. Yes. So when they have that, we trust that they can make good decisions for them and their families.
Yes, yeah, and I know, myself as a realtor, that's our goal too. We just want the best for our clients and the best outcome for them, so whatever that may be.
That's exactly the point.
Cool.
Yes,
And
ma'am.
so I know there's a link that somebody can go through with Nations Lending and Team Tammy that's like an apply now. How long does that take people to fill out that info?
It's a very easy process. It's very interactive. So if you're a customer who likes to just go online, when you're on your free time and fiddle with that, it's actually it's going to be an account they create. It's secure and it's very interactive because it asks you questions. It's not just a bunch of blanks you have to fill in. And it takes maybe 10 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah, and so once they have that account open, they can send up documents through that securely, and they also can log in and see anywhere they are in status throughout the process. So it gives them some peace of mind. I know we have people that work shift work, or we have people that don't have time to do it during the day, and they need a time to just sit and be quiet and do the application. And then my favorite part is, of course, talking to people, and we have a local office. I do love it when they come and sit down and talk to me as well, and we get to know each other. That is my favorite, but of course with technology we can cover all the bases for how they want to apply. It's all about the consumer and what they want to do.
For sure. That's awesome. Well, so since this is all things Odessa, I always like to ask, and you've been an Odessan for your whole life?
Since 1960, so
okay.
It's been a while.
So obviously you love Odessa.
Yes.
Tell us, what is your favorite thing to do in Odessa, or maybe favorite restaurant to eat at?
My very favorite thing to do with my husband of 39 years is he does clay shooting. And so we go to Midland Shooters Association, and we're members out there. So you go, you drive down all these dusty dirt roads in the middle of nowhere, and they have a course set up so you can clay shoot. And I'm really bad at it, but it's a lot of fun because it gives you a time to, you're around nature. It's really pretty. People say West Texas, oh, we're not pretty. But I will say that this particular part of West Texas area, it's beautiful. There's a lot of greenery, and we do have some pretty flowers, and it's kind of hilly out there, and there's ponds. We even saw a wild hog drinking at a pond.
Oh, wow.
When we were out there one day. But it kind of decompresses and gets you, out away from all the, the white noise and technology. You can't hear because you have to put earbuds in. So if your cell phone rings, you don't really notice, and it gives you time to really just focus on relaxing and enjoyment and being outdoors.
Yeah.
So that's like my number one thing to do right now in Odessa. And I do have 3 grown children. We have 2 grandchildren, daughters, and I'd love for them to come over and just be together. We have celebrated through COVID. We've managed everyone stay healthy, and being able to just have that strong bond with family is very important as well. I love to read books. I love to be around people no matter what occasion it's at. And I won't tell you I have a favorite restaurant because we do love to go out to eat at most all of them.
Yes.
And we're so happy that we are, open, and our restaurant people are able to service and do it safely. So we're very happy to live here in Texas and to be Texans. And we are licensed all over the state, so I do have a lot of clients who, do vacation homes, or they transfer back and forth. So I've got a big community of resources as well for wherever you want to move, either here locally or in the state of Texas.
Cool.
But it is a great place to live. There are no better people in the world than West Texans.
Yes,
and Texans in general. I love this state, this country, and I'm just always happy that we get to live in a place that's so hospitable, and that we do interact, and that our relationship with people are so very important to us.
Yeah, I agree. West Texas people are just the best. And,
yes.
I'm excited. I did not know about that Midland Clay Shooters. That might be, I'm still looking for my husband's Christmas present, like the perfect thing. So I think he would love that.
Yes, it's something that you can do as a family, and we take our granddaughters out there. It's good to have, know about safety, to understand, wildlife and conservation, and just enjoying the outdoors. It's really a good family thing, I believe, too.
That's so cool. Well, I even learned something from this interview, so thank you, Tammy, for coming.
You're very welcome.
And if you guys are a small business or a nonprofit in the area, or you know of somebody that would love to be featured on All Things Odessa, I would love to have you. And if you need a realtor, or you just have questions about anything, the home buying process, contact me or contact Tammy on the lender side. I love getting to work with her, and
Thank you,
it's such a
Nicole.
pleasure. Yeah,
It's been wonderful to be here today.
Thank you, Tammy.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye, guys.